Hello, anybody there? Hey, Morgan. How are you, my friend? Sorry, I'm trying to get everything situated here. Forgive me. Hey, David. How are you guys? So, don't mind me, but I am going to bring back an old tradition. Hey, thanks for the likes. Hey, Misty. Bring back an old tradition where I'm eating dinner. Forgive me. Got like sauce stains on my mouth. How are you guys? I almost missed the live stream. I'm still not used to the time change, and like I was playing a video game and I was watching like outside through the window, and it still looked really, really bright, and I was like, it's nowhere near time for a live stream. And I looked down, and it's like 15 after. Sorry. Hey, beautiful. Excellent, Misty. Wow, Chloe, thanks for the 400 likes. That's really awesome. Hey, Bailey. Hey, Aonic. It's embarrassing. I'm getting sauce on my mouth, and you guys can see it. So, how's everybody's weekend going? Hope it's going well. Mine's been pretty good. Hey, Chloe. Wow, Misty, thanks for the 50 likes. You guys are awesome tonight. Very generous. It'd be better if I didn't have pizza sauce stains on my face. It's really embarrassing. But look, I'm eating like a buffalo chicken pizza. I've already killed half of it. There's a better view. I've already killed half of it. I'm working on the other half. Hey, music, thanks for becoming a fan. Thanks, Chloe. The same as they always are. They're just a fresh set. They are my standard black tips. And actually, I'll show you this. It's kind of weird, maybe. I don't know. But if you like my if you like my my fingers, like check out my toes. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys could see that. Let me know if you couldn't, and I'll try it again. Yes, I type every day, actually. It's a part of my job. They're not that long. I mean, they're still type friendly. I mean, you can see from the backside. They're just barely past my fingertips. Unless, of course, you meant my toes, and the answer is no, I don't type with my toes. That would be weird. I bought Monster Hunter for my PlayStation because I've always been a big fan of those games. That's all I've been doing all day, pretty much, is like binging on Monster Hunter. I didn't get anything done. Oh, thanks, Bailey. So, good news and bad news. I'll start with the bad news first. Bad news is I don't have my video finished yet from San Francisco, but the good news is it's probably like 60-ish% done. So yeah, you guys will get to see it this week for sure. Pretty happy to show you guys that. Oh my god, you guys, I loved San Francisco so much. I want to go back. And I am going back. I'm going back in May. But I probably won't get to enjoy it near as much as I did this time. But still, San Francisco was beautiful. It was amazing. I loved it. I'm not doing a good job of being ladylike. So sorry. Miss Sophie has her eye on this pizza. She's right here. See her gaze right there? Is like directly in line with this pizza. She's not letting it leave her sight. But for those of you who didn't catch my quick impromptu live streams that I did earlier this week, special announcement, groundbreaking news. I'm having my top surgery on May 21st. So yeah, this girl is finally going to get boobies on May 21st, and I'm so excited about that. Cheese is bad for dogs? Yeah, but crust isn't. She gets the crust. I'll give Sophie the crust. Sorry, this pizza box is just too big. I can't find a good angle here. Yeah, so May 21st is my date. I don't know what time yet, May 21st, but it's happening. So, which means I have to fly back to San Francisco on May 16th or 17th. I can't remember, the Wednesday before. May 21st is on a Monday. I got to fly back the Wednesday before because my pre-op will be on Thursday. Surgery will be on Monday. Then I'll have a follow-up on Tuesday, and then another follow-up the next Tuesday. So I'm going to be in San Francisco 2 weeks. Or right at 2 weeks, maybe a day short. But I'm so excited. All I've been able to think about is my surgery. I'm really excited, but I'm still terrified because, it's surgery, and I've never had surgery. So we'll see how that goes. But, yeah. Because, Bailey, I wanted to find a surgeon who had a lot of experience doing top surgery on trans patients. How much is the flight? I'm sure if you really wanted to know, you could go look that up. Most people in the town where I live, Bailey, have never even seen a trans person, much less operated on one. Alright, I gotta put this pizza away for now so I can live stream. So yeah, May 21st. That's my date. I have to pay for the surgery day after tomorrow on Tuesday. And then that will finalize everything that I have to do on my end except for the waiting. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm also starting voice therapy on Tuesday, which should be interesting. Not really sure what to expect with that. Kind of nervous about that too. I get nervous a lot. How do you get the cheapest airfare? Shop around. Shop around. Shop around. Shop, shop, shop. Sorry. Yep. Just nervous because my first surgery. I've never been knocked out before. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what it's going to feel like besides pain. Just nervous. Hey, Natalie, thanks for the 50 likes. I know you have some consults coming up too, David, and I wish you so much luck with that. Spirit Airlines, their flights are so crappy and bad customer service. Okay, I usually fly Southwest. That tends to be the route that I choose most often. Mainly because Southwest has a flight that goes straight from Lubbock and stops in Vegas, then goes to San Francisco. So I don't mind a short layover in Vegas. They have slots in the airport, which is kind of exciting. Hey, Transcoda, thanks for becoming a fan, and how are you? Welcome to Welcome to Maddie's broadcast. Thank you for joining us today. And it's Gary Walsh's first time on YouNow. Feel free to join in the conversation. Welcome everyone. So my TV's doing some crazy things. Hope you guys are prepared. I'm in it for the long haul tonight. I'm not going to run short on soda. But yeah, I really loved San Francisco. It was way better than I ever imagined it would be. All I want to do is go back. Hi, Wondering Hope. My day was good, but I didn't do a lot. I've been playing the new Monster Hunter pretty much all day. Not all day, since like 3 o'clock. I cleaned the house a little bit this morning. See, I was semi-productive. I'm doing like some spring cleaning, like getting rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't want or don't need. I still have a lot of like guy things I just never got rid of. I just like shoved in closets and rooms that I don't use. And so I'm kind of like doing some spring cleaning, like actually getting rid of stuff like that I don't need, making space. And I'd kind of like to repaint the inside of the house. I'm kind of getting tired of the lime green, to be honest with you. So we might do that. And I'm trying to kind of get it all done before the surgery. I've got 2 months. And so, yeah. What kind of pizza, David? It is buffalo chicken. It's delicious. Hi, Gary. How are you? You first saw my videos on YouTube. That's great, Misty. That is awesome. No, Gary, margaritas are the best. See what I did there? See what I did there? Not sure what you're sorry to hear about, Wondering Hope. I forget what I said. I'm having top surgery. Maddie is going to get her boobies. I'm going to get rid of these mosquito bite A's that I've been sporting now for a while, and we are going to go to probably about a D. They don't make any like promises as far as like what cup size you're going to turn out to be. All you do is pick your CCs and hope for the best, kind of. But he said that I should end up being somewhere right around a D cup with the implant size that my surgeon and I have chosen. So yeah, it's 63 days in case anyone is counting. The part that really is going to suck though is Tuesday when I have to finish paying for this thing. It's expensive, and I'm not such a big fan of parting with all that money, but it doesn't matter because the end result's totally worth it. End result's totally worth it. Yeah, that's kind of where I am, David, is I want to get like everything like cleaned out and stuff and just, done, and kind of get things like repainted in the way I want them before I have surgery. Just because I know afterwards I won't be able to, and then a few months will go by, and the next thing you know, it'll be like fall and winter, and I've never done any of that stuff. Are they giving me options, Misty? Yes and no. So, due to the nature that the way my chest is right now and how skinny I am, a lot of things that some people would have options on, I don't get options on. So, for example, my surgeon is going to put the implants in below my chest muscle. So I don't get an option on that. But I do think they do below the muscle on almost everybody nowadays anyway, so not a big deal. The incision is going to be underneath my breast. I don't get a decision on that. The surgeon is deciding that for me, which is fine. I am doing silicone implants. I got the decision on that. I went with silicone, which is what my surgeon recommended anyways. I'm doing round silicone implants, not the shaped or anatomical ones, which is fine. I really didn't have a preference either way. But according to my surgeon, he sees the lowest complication rates with round implants versus the anatomical or shaped ones. So we're doing that. They're going to be smooth, not textured. Um, and then I have a range of, say, sizes. So my surgeon is comfortable going all the way up to 415 cc's on me. Any bigger than that, and won't do it because I don't have enough tissue. My chest is too tight, and the implants won't look natural, which I want a natural look, not like a super fake augmented look. So my implant is most likely going to be, I think the one that we had decided on was the 385. So it'll be 385 cc's. So yeah, I have options, and that's kind of where we are at with that right now. Yes, Gary, they can, but only if the person who started the broadcast, myself, allows it. So people can sign up in the queue, and I can either choose to approve them or ignore them or whatever I want to do. I have total control over everything happening on this broadcast. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, anyways, with implants and those choices. It's gonna be most likely 385. The one on this side, my right side, may end up going up to like closer to 400, just because this side is bigger on me than this side. So to balance it out, this one may end up being like 395. This might be 385, something like that. Something like that. But silicone below the muscle, incision below my boob. I don't really get to choose a lot of those things. A lot of it really is just surgeon's preference. Like, if he gets best results and he can work with the implants better when he makes the incision below, of course I want him to go below. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I'd much rather have it below than like in my armpits or through the areola. Areola is not even an option for me just because mine aren't big enough. And really, that only works when you do saline, anyways, because they inflate the implants after they put them in. To a silicone, they're already inflated. So areola wasn't even an option. It was just armpits or underneath the muscle. And he said he feels more comfortable going under my breast. So that's why we're doing it that way. That's why we're doing it that way. So I'm excited. 63 days, $9,000 later, I'm gonna have some boobies. There is really no such thing, Gary, as like a miracle tablet that's gonna grow you insta boobs. He really is a good surgeon. So he is one of the most sought after surgeons for male to female top surgeries in the country. Almost his entire practice is servicing male to female trans patients. His name is Dr. Beck, and he is in San Francisco. It's actually like Foster City, like right outside San Francisco. Um, and he's really, really awesome. I was very impressed. So, and it's really cool. Like, I don't know if you've ever been. Hey, trans Coda. I don't know if you've ever been on like a like breast augmentation consult, but like the really like advanced practices, I guess, they have like this camera imaging software, um, and they take like a 3D image of your torso, and then they can go in and they can play with it, and he can say, and he can show me like, this is what you'll look like if we do this shape of implant. This is what you'll look like with this size, and like it will show you like in real time like what the implants will look like on your body, not just like a generic body. So you can actually see what you're going to look like, which is very helpful and cool. I really like it. I got mine done. Nice, your FTM, Coda. That's awesome. Yes, Bailey. So my surgeon requires that my psychologist and my doctor both write letters of recommendation. So that's in the works. I should get both those letters early to mid next week. It's not a problem whatsoever. I knew that I had both their blessings before I even started shopping for surgeons. But yeah, so you do have to have. Most surgeons only require that your therapist write you a letter. But this surgeon, he wants one for my therapist and for my physician who prescribes the hormones, which is fine. Not a big deal. They both helped me out in the past. I had to get letters from both of them when I had my legal name and gender marker change. So I know they're good for them, and it's a weird noise, and everything is good. It is cool transcode. I'm super excited about it. It's really windy outside. No, haven't considered that, Misty. You can laser skin to yeah, you can do that, David. Either way, it's not going to bother me. Like literally, the scars are going to be like under the fold of my breast. The only people who are going to see them are the ones like who are super short, standing below me and going, or like if I'm laying down and doing things with somebody, then maybe they'll see them. Other than that, no one's going to see them. I'm just the scars don't bother me. Some people the scars really like, oh no, I don't want the scar. That does not bother me at all. Doesn't bother me. Hi, Ryan Miller. Welcome to my YouNow broadcast. Yeah, I don't see the point of an orchectomy, Misty. Um, Something's blowing around out there. Just because that'll be taken care of when I have my GRS, anyways, and I'm getting pretty darn good results from my hormones as it is. So I don't see the need to take on the extra cost, if you will, because surgery's expensive. Yeah, exactly. Like, actually, I think in the surgeon's quote, like they're giving like this like scar gel or something. It's like $30. I don't remember, but either way, it's not a big deal. Yeah, the scars literally don't bother me. Ryan, this is your first and only warning to be polite in the chat. I moderate my comment section here, and yeah, I will block you. Yeah, there's lots of options, and still, even if you look at oh, you're good, Ryan. I was just making sure. I've had problems in the past, but all good. Um, Even if you look like it before and afters of like of the surgical scars and stuff, like you can barely see. Like it's just like a fine pink line on most people, and it's just not a thing. Doesn't bother me in the least. Doesn't bother me in the least. I'm just excited to finally be getting my boobies. I have waited a really, really long time. Also, sorry, I just saw a notification come through. I can't respond to because I'm doing this. Today also makes exactly 1 month since I've had my last cigarette. Can I officially say that I'm a non-smoker at this point, or that I've quit? Like, is that long enough yet? Not sure. But yeah, so this girl hasn't had a cigarette in a month, which is pretty awesome. I'm very proud of myself for that. Need to brush my hair. Yeah, a month already, Chloe. It doesn't feel like it. Hey, Catherine. It does not feel like a month at all. Yeah, and honestly, Misty, my main motivator for quitting was that I can't have my top surgery unless I don't smoke. And so I kind of was faced with the point where I had to choose. And I need my boobs more than I need a cigarette. So I quit. That was my motivation. But hmm. I can't believe how windy it is outside. It's just like blowing like mad out there. It's blowing like crazy. Yeah, 63 more days. Still have so much to have to finish paying for the surgery. Have to get the flights booked next week. Um, Rachel's in charge of finding the Airbnb. Um, Lots of things to coordinate, organize, and all that stuff. Also, since I'm going to be in San Francisco for so long, hey Natalie, how much is what part? I listed off a lot of parts. Are you talking about the surgery or the flights or the Airbnb? I'm going to be in San Francisco for a couple weeks. Something that I'm going to do while I'm there, just because I don't know if I'll ever get back towards San Francisco unless I have another surgery there, is I'm going to have a bottom surgery consult with Dr. Bowers while I'm in San Francisco in May. Her waiting list is extremely long, and so if I want to have bottom surgery when I want to have it in like 2 years, then I kind of need to go ahead and start thinking about that. So I'm actually going to book a bottom surgery consult while I'm there, probably right before my actual my top surgery. My top surgery, the surgery itself and all those fees is like right at $8,000, Natalie. Then I'll have flights and have to pay for the Airbnb for a place to stay, all that good stuff. So all in all, it'll probably be like right at 10,000 is what top surgery is going to cost me. Boobs aren't cheap. Boobies aren't cheap. Yeah, so I'm going to do a bottom surgery consult while I'm there, which is pretty cool. You guys are awful quiet tonight. Somebody say something. Have I thought of going to Ting in New York for bottom surgery? Not sure who or what you're talking about, Bailey. Yes, beautiful. So the implants that I am going to be getting, they at the 10-year mark, they have an average fail rate, meaning something goes wrong with them and they need to be replaced, of 2 to 3%. So I'll most likely probably be able to go 15, 20 years before my implants need replacing, if at all. I don't know who that is, Bailey. Sorry. Um, there's like 4 or so surgeons I'm interested in for bottom surgery, and I don't think that's one of them. There's like one in Arizona, one in San Francisco, who's Dr. Bowers, then Dr. McGinn in like Philadelphia, and there's one like in Ontario, Canada, or something like that I was interested in. Can't remember exactly. I haven't done that much research or thought or planning for bottom surgery just because it's still so far out. I mean, like, my facial surgery is next. Yeah, Quebec, that's the one, Natalie. Um, but my facial surgery is going to be next after my top, so I've done a lot more like research and looking into that one than I have the bottom surgery. Yes, I do want to have a consult with the one in Canada. I just can't remember their name. The only two that I actively remember are Dr. Bowers and Dr. McGinn. Everybody else is just like the one from there. I don't know their names. Um, I do know that for my facial surgery, though, I do intend on going to see Dr. Spiegel. The guy's just a genius. So the plan as of it stands now, it's very subject to change. Top surgery is going to be in May. Then I'm going to do, a bottom surgery consult in there, but that's just mainly because it's convenient, not because I'm actively planning a bottom surgery. Then, like November-ish, October, November of this year, I'm going to go do consults for facial surgery. And then I plan on having facial surgery next March. That is the plan. Dr. Brassard, there we go. And so then I'll have facial surgery next March. It's like March of 2019. And then I'll probably do my bottom surgery like middle to late of 2020. It's kind of what the current plan is looking like, provided all the money comes together, because I don't have the money for anything past my top surgery. Yes, facial surgery does look scary, but the results look amazing. Especially Dr. Spiegel's. Dr. Spiegel's like the man for facial surgery. I wouldn't consider going to anyone else for my face except for Spiegel. Mainly a lot of the procedures that other surgeons use for FFS, Dr. Spiegel's the one who invented them. So if you're going to anybody else, in my opinion, you're just going to like the person who learned it from the person who knows what they're doing. But yeah, so hey Maxine, how are you? Long time no talk. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. When I lay like this, it gives me like an extra chin. You guys see this? I'm blown out that way. You don't like the thought of having swollen eyes? No, the recovery isn't what bothers me about facial surgery. It's just that it's so unforgiving, Jessica. I mean, if they mess it up, it's on your face. If somebody like screws up my top surgery, and like my boobs don't look exactly like I envisioned them to, I can mask it with a bra, and no one's gonna know the difference. If somebody screws up your nose, that's kind of a problem. Hanging in there, that's good. That is good. See, that's the part that bothers me about the facial surgery is like if they screw it up. I would rather someone screw up my bottom surgery than screw up my facial surgery. That's just how I feel about it. Everybody else may be different. Um, well, what else you guys got? I feel like my live streams are always too short, but then like I finish talking after like the first 20 minutes and nobody else has anything to say, so they kind of just end. Bye, Bailey. Anyone? Bueller. Anyone? Bueller. So yeah, surgery and then voice therapy, lots of stuff coming up that's happening with me. So, oh, what happened, Jessica? Hope everything turned out all right. You actually got out of the house yesterday, beautiful. I'm not sure what Love Simon is. I'm guessing it's a movie. Sorry, behind on my films. Was it good? Oh, I'm still so messed up from all these time changes. Like, I traveled across 2 time zones in the same weekend that the time adjusted. I still have not recovered. It's been brutal. It's been brutal. Um, Sorry, I feel like I've like word vomited all the cool stuff that's going on with me. One really cool thing I did in San Francisco, in case you missed the photos, um, when I was growing up, I was a big fan of the show Full House. So when we were in San Francisco, we went to go see the Full House, and we did a lot of photos and stuff out there, which was really cool. It was really awesome. Hey Maxine, thanks for the 50 likes. And like at the Full House, like I sat on the front porch steps to that house, and I was like filling out like all my pre-surgery consultation paperwork. So it's like every time I see that house now from Full House, all I can think about is I sat on those steps and filled out my surgery paperwork. It's kind of cool. Well, I'll have to take your word for it, Leno, because I'm not really into drag. I don't really keep up with what's going on. Sorry. I don't watch a lot of TV either. Well, I will have to check it out at your recommendation, beautiful. Although I did finally watch the new Jumanji movie, which I have to say I really loved. I thought it was super, super good. I was very surprised at how good it was, actually. But anything with Jack Black in it, I'm typically a fan. Oh, don't ask me questions you know the answers to, Morgan. Of course I've not watched Sense8. Although I did see it when I was like scrolling through Netflix. It's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I saw that, and I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to watch that, as I scrolled right past it. Sorry. I'm not a very reliable person. But yeah, so I'm excited about going back to San Francisco. 2 weeks in California, I could get used to that. So we took a lot of pictures, and like Rachel, she was putting them like all over her like Instagram and stuff, and she's like the hashtag like I left my heart in San Francisco. Um, like I like commented back on there. I was like, yeah, I was like, you left your heart. It's like I left my boobs. It's like I gotta go back and get those things. Yeah, even though 1 week, Chloe, I'm probably just gonna feel like so crappy where I probably won't leave the couch. So worth it. So worth it. If anything, I'm really excited to be able to give you guys my last and final boob update. Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have surgery. I'm gonna vlog the thing, and then like a month after surgery, we'll do Maddie's final boob update, and we will close the book on that chapter. But the good news, beautiful, is if I'm laying on the couch like this and like you know in too much pain to get up or whatever, I could totally live stream a lot. Maybe we'll do like a 24-hour live stream marathon from San Francisco. I don't know. We'll think about it. Just because Maddie won't be able to move. What is that? Oh, it's a sheep. That's clever, Jessica. I'm not sure why you gave me a sheep. But right on. I like sheep. Good Chinese takeaway, right? I did have some amazing Chinese food when we were in. We went through Chinatown. Super, super good. And I had like probably the best pizza I've ever had in my life as well. That's all right, Jessica. Just not sure why they have sheep in there. Oh well. I didn't make the software. Oops. So, who has an exciting week coming up? Mine's gonna be pretty boring, actually. A week full of nothing but work. The only exciting things are finishing the surgery plans, but other than that, it's gonna be pretty boring. Get the hiccups. I think I ate that pizza too fast. Well, if nobody has anything else to say, then yeah, we'll probably end this in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go back to playing some Monster Hunter. You know, 'cause that's what you do on Sunday nights when you're dreading work on Monday. All right, you guys. Well, let's go ahead and call it there. I will talk to you all again very, very soon. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm posting pictures and stuff over there. No, you haven't missed the Bernie story, Catherine. I'll make a dedicated video about that. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, and you can see pictures from my trip. And I'll talk to you all soon. I love you all. Bye bye.